Haitian guys, the Haitian cats seem to have all the smoke for us. I saw some Haitian tether write a tweet talking about, yeah, Tariq Nasheed started the rumor about Haitians eating dogs in Ohio. It's his fault that we getting this backlash. I'm like, okay, you lying tether. You lying filthy tether. What's up, Nikki? I didn't start anything. If anything, the Haitian tethers, they've been starting rumors about us. They got the Haitian tethers and Caribbean tethers been running around here lying, talking about my lady is some damn half Haitian, which she ain't. And no disrespect to Haitians. So you guys going around lying all the time, that's not really helping your cause. You're getting a lot of backlash because of all the damn riffraffs that's out here lying and scamming and doing weird stuff, and there's a backlash. And here's the thing, a lot of the Haitian cats, you don't have smoke for the white people that's really going in on you. It's white people going in on you. It's white people talking crazy about you. Don't sit up and try to blame us. Don't blame foundational Black Americans. We ain't done nothing to you. It's the white people complaining about you. And here's the thing, a lot of them are really upset because white people are criticizing them and they see we're not jumping up with the capes. That's really what they're upset about. They're upset because we ain't jumping through with the capes like we used to do for everybody back in the day. A lot of times when groups, Africans and Caribbeans, would get criticized, we'd be jumping up there like, oh, no, 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 don't you, that's our brother, don't you say nothing. Oh, don't you do that. We will jump to the defense. We would do that. This time, we're letting you go ahead and do that. Knock yourself out. We're not really jumping through with the capes like that. And I think that's what they got a problem with, because they don't want to fight these white supremacists. They don't want to really challenge them. So that's why they circle back and criticize us. They make up a reason to lie on us and criticize us. We didn't start that rumor, or some people saying it's not even a rumor. There are many people saying that it's not a rumor. A lot of these cities and states, what's happening is the migrant situation, and not just with Haitians, but the Venezuelans, they're a problem, but they get federal funding. Some of law enforcement, some of these officials, they get federal funding, so they don't want to make too many complaints, so that federal funding will dry up. They're getting funding, extra money to kind of protect those immigrants to a certain degree. You better believe they're getting federal dollars allocated to these state agencies to make sure that these migrants coming in these cities are good. They're not cracking down on these guys whatsoever. They're getting funding to make sure that they're good. So when the media is asking, hey man, what's going on with these apartment complexes getting taken over? The police, they're trying to play dumb. What? We don't know. We haven't seen nothing. I don't know. But you got people with videos showing these dudes running around with guns. You dig? In Ohio, they're like, what? We haven't heard anything about no migrants eating birds and stuff. And you got pictures of, there's actual pictures of people running around with birds and geese and shit. It's pictures of it. Sir Major, let's get him in here. Sir Major's out there. Well, he was from Ohio. Brother Sir Major, what's going on? Sir Major, unmute your microphone. Oh, let's try it again, sir. Let's unmute yourself. Okay, let me have break you down, and then I have you get back on. Let me remove you. I'll have you log off and get back on, Sir Major. Have you get back on. But yeah, people are saying, "Hey, this stuff is really happening out here. This is some stuff that's happening." Yeah, and again, because we don't have the capes on, we're not running interference to save anybody. Everybody has to hold their own nuts. People look at us like, okay, you guys are the problem because you ain't saving us. That's what that's about. And you know, the reason why we're not jumping to the rescue is because in these spaces and in other spaces, remember, so many Haitians and Caribbeans would talk all that trash to us about how better they're doing how much smarter and harder they work when they get here. We're just lazy, and the white people like them because they work so hard and they got so much work ambition. This is what they would tell us. And we're like, okay. And they came over with $2, and we've been here for centuries, and they're doing so much better. This is what some of the Caribbeans have told us. And we talk about racism too much. Remember, this is what they told us. You niggas, you're always talking about the white man. Yeah, yeah, okay. All right. You just need the white man is not a problem. You are lazy. It's okay. All right. So Major, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Tariq? You're absolutely right. First of all, you accidentally removed me out of the room, but it's okay. But when you're absolutely right, the federal government gives out the money, okay, and they give out the money through different sources, whether it's COVID still related funds. They're issuing federal dollars out to these smaller cities who don't typically get federal money, and
Yeah.
it's almost like an opportunity. So if you know what's good for you, you'll shut your mouth and downplay what's actually taking place. Let me tell you this: Republican governor in Ohio, where I'm at, Mike DeWine. They're conservative and they're tight with money. He just sent $2.5 million to small ass Springfield, Ohio. Okay, and he's also sending state troopers there now. These Haitians in particular are getting in car accidents left and right, causing accidents. They're hitting parked cars, moving cars, poles, fire hydrants, and it's costing people's car insurance in the state of Ohio to skyrocket. So those are two different things that are happening. I want to
Yeah.
bring up another point. You remember back when you were right when you said that they don't have smoke for white supremacy, those being the Haitians, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to the Haitians are eating cats and dogs and things like that, they're not eating dogs, but they're definitely eating these cats up here. And they're taking goose or geese from these ponds. That is a fact. It is undeniable. There have been 911 calls predated before the debate. So
Yeah.
this was out before the debate even happened. But I want to take you back to when Joe Biden had 10,000 Haitians illegally here that invaded the border. You remember back when Al Sharpton went down to the border at the Del Rio?
Yeah.
These Haitians were attacking Black Americans at BA for not defending them and standing in their honor when they alleged that they were being whipped with horse leashes and horse
Right.
reins, right? And that
Mhm.
was a hoax. So at the end of the day, they'll attack us, but they won't dare say anything to the MAGA crowd. They won't dare say anything to Joe Biden and or Donald Trump. I'll end with that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, brother. Real talk. They got a lot of smoke for us. Yeah, it's these right wingers and white people. They're the ones going in on you. We haven't. In fact, hell, I was the one who did a movie about Haiti. 1804. I did a movie that's being taught in schools. Don't throw my name in the mix and throw my lady falsely claiming her dad is Haitian. And I know that lie was created by Ugly Turtle. That was a lie. And if you're dumb enough to believe that, if you're dumb enough to believe a plebiscite babbling tether buffoon, well, you deserve what you get. But a lot of these folks just don't have smoke for those in the dominant society. You got a lot of vitriol for us, and all of that talking trash about, yeah, it was a lot of gloating, like, yeah, you, I'm over here now. I am over here, and you cannot do nothing. What are you going to do? Yeah, they kept saying that. What are you going to do? Stuff, and we're like, okay, when there's backlash on you, we're just going to let you hold your own nuts. That's going to be your punishment. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to come to the rescue. And that's what they're seeing now. See, folks they ain't fighting no white supremacy. We're the only people who fight white supremacy. Foundational Black Americans. Now, people like to talk about Haiti back in the day, 200 years ago. Well, we were the first Black republic. Yeah, that's like a one-hit wonder. Like, yeah, you had a hit back in the 80s, but, you haven't made a hit record in a long time. Yeah, 1804, that was a massive hit. But yeah, the spirit of 1804, that's been dissipated. It's the spirit of fleeing now. Yeah. So y'all better. Can't rest on the 1804 energy. Excuse me. You can't rest on that no more. Let me get some more people in here. Let's get Miss Stacy. Miss Stacy in the building. Turn your microphone on, ma'am.
Oh, you know what? I thought I had it on. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's so good to talk to you. I listen. I never get a chance to this is my first time requesting to go on. So I'll try to make this quick. But
Absolutely.
every time I hear them talking about this, I'm like, where's Peter? Whatever happened to them? This whole thing they do about people mistreating animals or whatever. And I'm like, where are they at?
Yeah, yeah. I haven't thought about it from that perspective. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's interesting. Int- yeah. I would thank you so much, beloved. Yeah, where's the PETA crowd? Did y'all see it was somebody from PETA yelling at Pharrell? Pharrell was speaking somewhere, and some one of them white women from PETA ran out yelling at him. They love running up on black celebrities. You know what? That's their MO. PETA loves running up on black celebrities. I don't respect that. I think they ran up on Lil Kim before one time. She had on a fur coat. They love running up on black rappers and celebrities who wear fur coats or whatever with that nonsense. And speaking of putting black celebrities on the spot, Usher was it The View, and the lady Joy Behar was getting into his political views, like, yeah, who you gonna vote for? Who you supporting? Kind of trying to pressure him basically into saying he's supporting Kamala. Basically, that's what they do. They treat black people like political plantation property. So they try to force you to give an endorsement to the Democrats. So Joy Behar was damn near trying to pressure Usher into openly giving an endorsement to the Democrats. That's what she sounded like she was doing. And Usher kind of played it off. He was like, I really don't get too much into politics. I do my thing. I don't really speak too much on it. So, he sidestepped it. And, she looked real flustered about it. Now, they don't do that to white celebrities. They don't bring white celebrities on there, white singers, and try to pin them down to some political party. They don't do that to them. White people are very, secretive about their political affiliations for the most part. You don't ask them that. But with black folks, they try to make black people political plantation property, meaning you better support the Democrats. If you don't support the Democrats, we're going to denigrate you. You ding? That's what we keep hearing with this Kamala thing. If black folks are not supporting Kamala, they're going to denigrate us. And also, have y'all heard that Biden, he's going to have some kind of black excellence brunch? Have y'all heard that, family? Give me a damn break. This is them trying to make up for that reparations fiasco. They know that they're in the tank with a lot of black people. They know this. So they're going to have some kind of black excellence brunch. It's going to be a boule barbecue fest. It's going to be a bunch of symbolic nothing burgers to try to get black people to coax them into voting without getting a damn thing. That's what that's about. They're going to hold off on giving us reparations. They're going to give us some jive ass brunch, a nothing burger. They're going to do another, basically, it's going to be like the BET Awards. That's what they're going to do. They're going to treat it like the BET Awards. So we got to stop falling for those little okey doke ass tricks, family. We got to stop falling for it. Let's get Mouse Tony. Yo, Mouse, unmute your microphone, Mouse. All right, let's get what's that?
Hello,
Lone. What's up, man?
how you doing, Tariq?
Good, man. Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Boston. We talked before.
We did?
Yeah, I usually come in when it's the Haitian topics. You know what I'm saying? Just to give my perspective. You
Now,
know?
are you Haitian? Are you Haitian?
Yeah, full Haitian. Parents
Okay,
from.
okay. So what's on your mind? Go ahead.
My thing is I'm not mad at FBA or anything like that because even back in the day, they would there was a rumor saying Haitians eat cats. So it's something like I was already privy to, so it's not like it is what it is. But like my
Yeah,
thing, like with the Haitians getting mad at FBA, but don't get mad at the white people. It's like I've seen so many posts of them just making fun of it, making memes, all types of stuff. I have not seen anything from FBA or any of that, denigrating Haitians about what happened in Ohio. So it's like really like focus your energy on like the right things. And then another thing is too like this rumor of like Haitians eating cats, like that was like something from, especially because I grew up and then I was getting made fun of for that. Like, oh, you're Haitian? Oh, you probably eat cats or some shit like that. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the people that got to change their ways in order for us to move forward. But other than that, that's all I wanted to say.
there you go. But yeah, there's been rumors about that for a long time. Hell, not just that, there have been rumors about eating people. Remember Kodak Black, who's Haitian? He's like, I'm never going to Haiti. I'm scared I'm going to get eaten. Remember when he said that? Kodak Black, one of the biggest Haitian rappers out. He's like, he's scared to go back to Haiti or go to Haiti, period. He doesn't want to go. He's afraid he's going to get eaten. He said that. So you got your your Haitian celebrities saying all of this stuff, and it ain't us. We ain't really tripping. We haven't denigrated you guys. We haven't. Don't blame us. We're not denigrating you. We're just not putting the capes on. We're like, okay, well, y'all better go handle that. Yeah, we don't. You don't see us out here denigrating you. I didn't. Don't blame me. Like Tariq and those FBA are the. No, it ain't. I ain't said shit. I have not said one thing. I ain't said nothing. It is. I have not said anything. It's the white people who's doing that. You dig? And y'all just mad because we ain't caping. We're just okay. Y'all told us that you white people like you, and we talk about racism too much, and you work hard, and all you got to do is work hard. Well, work hard on that. Work hard on holding your nuts. Well, let me get my sister Brooke in here. Brooke,
Hello, good night. How are you?
how are you?
Good. Thanks for asking. Okay, so I have 2 points. One, one of the things that I remember that stuck out to me the most about 1804 was that the Haitians during the Haitian Revolution, one of the main reasons why they won was because they killed the black collaborators first.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why anybody is upset at us for cracking jokes or tearing down the political flunkies that they have put in our arena to try to talk down on our reparations, because the Haitian Revolution, they killed them first. So we're not killing anybody yet, but we will kill your reputation and make sure that you are useless out here in the field. My second point, today, today, not yesterday, not last week, today there was an article in the New York Post about a Michigan couple who adopted a Haitian child. And when the child I got about old enough to go to high school, he started, watching porn and, acting up a little bit. They didn't go too deep into the things that he did, so I'm assuming it's just regular teenage boy stuff. So what they did was they put that Haitian child in a boarding school in Jamaica. The boarding school in Jamaica got shut down for abuse of children, and then he was stuck in a group home in Jamaica. Jamaica then flew him to Florida. So then he's in Florida. The parents were supposed to meet him, but they sent somebody else to meet him, and that person was supposed to take him to Utah. So he fought back, didn't go to Utah. Then the state of Florida ended up flying him to Michigan, where the parents are. They ended up locking him in a hotel room, and somehow he got out, and he's now with a new foster family. Where is the smoke for this?
Yeah.
Where is the smoke for these white people who did this to this child, who went, got this child shipped, left them out in Jamaica? No smoke, nothing, nothing. No one's saying anything about it. And I find that interesting, but there's so much smoke coming our way. We have never done anything like this to anybody, of any black person in the diaspora. We've never done anything like this.
Yep.
And look
Yep.
what they're doing, and they have nothing to say about it. And that's all I have to say.
You beloved.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to bring us in the mix. That's cheap and tacky. We're the least of your problem. We ain't doing anything. Again, it ain't our job to put the capes on now. Y'all done told us that hey, you do so much better. We're just letting you be better. We're letting you be better. And again, some of the stuff, some of these reports that have been coming out in the media, there was one Haitian dude, I want to say he was in Florida. They didn't think they're about to deport him because he was molesting kids. So it's too much weird stuff going on. A lot of these folks come over and do weird stuff, and we're distancing ourselves from it. Straight up. That's why so many of them they hate that we delineate, because now when you do something janky, it ain't gonna be under the umbrella of black. You are going to have to hold your own nuts as an immigrant. That's the thing. People are so used to doing janky stuff, and then it gets absorbed by us. We have to get the brunt of it. You come over here and do something weird, then it's, hey, these black people are horrible. And now we're saying, hold on now, wait a minute, look at that. That hairline is a little different. He ain't black like me now. We're different. Don't put these activities on us. That's what we're saying. And it's time for everybody to hold their own nuts. El Hotep, what's up, man? El Hotep.
Yo, Tariq, what's up? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. What's going on with you, brother?
Man, nothing much, just chilling, listening to the show. Yeah, I moved out of Cali back in 2018, and I'm in southern Delaware now, and it's a large Haitian population where I'm at. And
Mm,
for the most part, I notice a lot of the Haitians don't rock with a lot of the Black Americans. They distance themselves. They kind of have their own community that they stay to. My coworker actually, she's married to a Haitian brother, and I asked her, as far as the customs and the heritage differences, what is it that she notices um, really between us and them? And she said, her in-laws really don't like her. They don't like Black Americans.
yeah, I've
They,
I hear that all the time. Yeah.
yeah. So
I was
I
just
kind of
wondering
find it
what
interesting.
FBA meant.
Hold on, Will. Will, hold on, brother. Hold on, guy.
Sorry about that.
Okay, go ahead, El Hotep.
Yeah, I just kind of find it interesting that they now want our backing and want our support when for the most part they distance themselves. They go out of their way to distance themselves from us. This is what I've been noticing since I moved to Delaware in 2018.
Oh yeah.
They make it known that they're Haitian and we're Black Americans. So I just find that very interesting that now they
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. And that's been going on for a long time. They got like Haitian churches, Haitian school. I mean, the whole shebang. Now, Will, go ahead, man. You were interrupting the gentleman who was talking. Will, what's happening?
Hey, how's it going? Sorry for interrupting. Did not mean to do that.
Uh-huh.
Um, so what does FBA mean?
Foundational Black Americans.
Oh, gotcha. So like, okay, so like black people.
Yeah, black people who are not immigrants.
Okay, gotcha. Um, Dude, I don't really know about that, but all I know is that the Haitians need to get out of our country because, and same with the Venezuelans, because we need to take care of our own people, and it's a huge problem. And they're eating our cats, they're eating our dogs, they're eating our ducks and our goose and shit.
Now, what city are you in?
I'm in Boulder, Colorado. I've actually seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it today. I saw a family of Venezuelan immigrants, and they didn't even speak English.
Mm-hmm. Now, I've been to Boulder, Colorado. Do you stay in the nice part or the trailer trash part? Because they got a trailer trash part up there, and they eat
Nah,
up
the
there
nice
too.
part.
Oh, okay, okay, all right. Yeah, because I've seen some of those heel have eyes looking people up there in those trailer parks, and they look like they're eating possums and squirrels and stuff in there too. So it's a very interesting thing up there. But
Yeah,
anyway, but thank you so much, Will.
yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I guess I just have a question though for you.
yo, what happened?
I just have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Since you're like I'm assuming you're just a regular like black dude.
Yeah, yeah, I'm very regular. I'm a very regular black dude. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So like, what do you think about these Haitians like infiltrating our country?
Well, the thing is, a lot of immigrants, period, not just Haitian immigrants. And I'm cool with a lot of Haitians. I'm cool with a lot of Haitians. In fact, I produced a movie about the history of Haiti. Um, my
Okay,
thing,
so you got Haitian friends.
yeah, I do. Um, and I have Hispanic friends. I have no problem with them, but I just don't like any immigrant group being flooded into these neighborhoods, especially where black people are, because that's where they're sending most of these people. They're sending them up under black people, and that's draining the resources. That's creating a lot of criminality among and around black society, and that's a problem. And that's not just one immigrant group, just immigrants, period. So I would like for them to kind of chill out on immigration, period, and prioritize Americans and give them
Gotcha.
give them the jobs and the resources they need. You understand?
Yeah, you're very based. So I guess who would be a better president option, Trump or Kamal?
I don't know. I definitely don't like Kamala. Okay, I will say that. I'm not a fan of Kamala whatsoever. Her policies are horrible. Trump, he doesn't really have too much of a black agenda. And, I don't think we're going to really get too much out of Trump. So, but I would lean more towards Trump's policies because he will slow the immigration thing down. And I don't think he's going to push a lot of that weird sexual stuff, those agendas that they're pushing in schools. I don't think he's on that bandwagon either. So,
Yeah. So do you not think that, slowing down immigration or, securing the border and making the economy better and making food more affordable, housing more affordable, rent more affordable, lower interest rates, all that, just a better overall economy. You don't think that will help the average black American?
it'll help to a certain degree, but it's a lift all program. It's one of these things where you lift everybody up and things will trickle down onto black people. My thing is we need specific tangibles to elevate us because we've been bogged down by all of these different groups and so many policies specifically. That's why we were having a big reparations push. How do you feel about reparations for foundational black Americans? What do you think about that?
I would say that I just don't think it's fair because, let's say you're just a regular white dude, right? And
Right.
let's say your ancestors were slave owners
Right.
and you live in like, I don't know, California where there wasn't even slavery.
Mhm.
All of a sudden you have to pay reparations for something you didn't do. I don't think that's fair.
Is it fair that we give money to the Ukrainians? I didn't do anything to them,
Definitely not. We need to stop giving money to everyone.
but we are not. They're giving it to them, so we need it too. See how that works?
What do you
You
mean?
don't like it, I don't like it, but we're giving it anyway. Native Americans, I didn't take them off
That's
their
why
home,
we don't vote for Kamal and we
right?
vote for Trump.
But even under Trump and even under the Republicans, people are still paying Native Americans, the red ones. I didn't put them in on reservations. I didn't do anything to them, but my tax dollars still go to them. So,
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Trump's a businessman. That's kind of his background. And I think
right,
he's going to run America as a business and he's going to help America be wealthy again.
right. So we'll see. We're going to see. But again, I might vote for the couch. I don't know. But thank you so much, my guy. All right. Let's get some more people in here. Let's get Kanye and then we'll get let me see. Paul Pastora. Kanye, then Paul Pastora. What's up, Kanye?
What's going on, Tariq? It's been a minute.
Yes, it
Um, I think it's really interesting because we was hosting spaces about this last year, and the Pan Africans, particularly the Haitians and the Nigerians, made it very clear that they can survive without Black Americans, and
right.
that we're not much of a factor when it comes to getting changes done in the world. And I find it awfully odd that they forgot that now that we're being relatively silent. And so the young guy that just spoke from Colorado. Eh, people need to learn their history. They still to this day put all type of cats and dogs in their food. They call it mystery meat. As a matter of fact, they was doing it so much they had a law where if you were selling any type of meat, you had to keep the paws on it so they make sure it was the animal they said it was and not some regular ass house cat. So they do the same shit the Haitians doing. So I just find it odd they trying to play all high and mighty when they eat mystery meat like that too, or bush meat, whatever they call it. But it's the same shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my man. Thank you so much. Mr. Paul, what's up, Paul?
Hey, Tariq, I appreciate you letting me come up here and talk to you for a second, man. Uh,
Absolutely.
I've heard some of your spaces, and I really like a lot of the stuff that you say, and I agree with you. And there's so much that we have in common. I've been in a lot of spaces with what you may have heard around called the Unity Party, which was when MAGA and Maha RFK and that unification there, and it brought a lot of people together.
Okay.
And I don't know if kind of what we're all doing right now is, yeah, we're all getting behind Trump, right, for this election. And but after this election is over, the reason why we're getting behind him is because we're trying to open new doors to maybe, this is almost like a third party, right? Because the old Republican Party, the neocon party, we're the ones that are weeding it out from the inside, right? Like this MAGA
Yeah.
movement that's going on. We're trying to get rid of it from within. And we represent something greater. And a lot of people, when the RFK people joined us, they learned real quick, hey, you MAGA people aren't what we were told. They realized quickly, no, we're all about making America healthy again, the children and all that. And I want all of our neighborhoods to be safer. I want your neighborhoods to be safer. I want my neighborhoods to be safer. I live in Los Angeles, and I always get discouraged when I see all these promises that are given to the Black community. And I drive through it and I work through it sometimes. And I go, why do they keep voting Democrat? Why? When they've been promised so much for so long. And I mean, they don't even bother cleaning the streets in some of those neighborhoods. It's so easy to just send out sanitation and work and go get it clean, right? Like I get upset because I mean I live in the San Fernando Valley and we have some areas that are a little bit dirty around here, but if it gets dirty and I make the right phone calls, they'll come and clean it up.
Hmm.
And I don't think it's right. And the number one issue for us right now, I've been telling everybody, look, hey, it's a free country, man. You go vote for who you think is the best person that represents you. But I ask everybody, and if you're not paying attention to what's going on at the border, and we're talking about, I won't get into too much detail because it's graphic, but I'll just say it like this. Understand the words that I'm saying. There's murder, there's rape, and there's organ harvesting that are happening right now in record numbers. And we're talking about not just a few kids, we're talking about 500,000 children plus in our country. And right now, that's the highest in anywhere in the world. This was allowed by open border policies, the ones that are happening right now. We got videos, we have documentation. Right now, I'm spreading around an amazing interview that happened earlier today by this group that's releasing a documentary about it tomorrow. I know everybody here has family values. We want to protect our kids, right? Like that's something we all have in common, right? And I'm Nicaraguan American, so I know the dangers of when immigrants come to our countries. Because my family is directly linked to protecting and expelling murderous Nicaraguans that come to this country. My family is involved in letting the government know, you just let a murderer in here, you got to get them out of our country. These are dangerous people. And
Mention
go
something
ahead.
because you were like some of the black neighborhoods and the streets are dirty, whatever. Now in Los Angeles, the black neighborhoods are not dirty. Let's clear that up. You go down to South Central LA, and we have a museum down there. South LA is pretty clean around the.
No, for sure. I don't mean all of them. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to generalize as in like, no, of course. And I've been in a lot of neighborhoods that are fantastic. That's not at all like if you over by Mike's Deli, that's one of my favorite delis, man. I love Mike's Deli. But
Black LA is very clean. Now let me just clear that up. Yeah, black.
yeah, well, I'm talking more around Figueroa, right? Like where they're allowing streetwalkers to go openly, and I see Hispanics, young Hispanics and blacks there that have to be exposed to this when it could easily be enforced.
But those are like homeless people and immigrants over there on Fig. You think? And that's the track. So that's not quote unquote, the black area, so to speak.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. I'm just, and again, maybe it came off the wrong way. That's not really my goal here. I'm just trying to say that I think that it's unfair the way, they don't really address the issues that they promise to.
Yeah.
And I just wish more of the black community would stop believing these empty promises. And they try to tell you that MAGA is dangerous and this and that. And it's like, man, MAGA is always open to making America greater for all of us, right? That ain't, and you guys are Americans. We are Americans. That's all of us, baby.
Mhm.
Okay.
Eunice?
Yes, yes, sir. So I'm gonna speak as an immigrant, and I'm also a Nigerian immigrant. And I know one thing I want to say is that the blame that is there that Nigerian Americans or African people when or people generally immigrants when they come to the United States, like they don't associate with Black Americans or whatever. I want to blame the because I was that I immigrated to the United States 20 years ago, and when I came here, all I knew about Black Americans is what I watched on white media TV, and everything they showed about Black Americans was very evil, was either drugs or something very bad. So but when I came here and I went to school, I went through the history of America and all that, I came to understand more about the Black Americans, and I came to appreciate their culture, and I came to, you know, I think one thing we have to blame education system and we have to blame the white media because most
And
of
what
us when
country
we, huh?
did you come from?
I came initially from Kenya. I've
Kenya,
been here
okay.
for I've been here for 20 years, but everything I knew about Black Americans, Africa was evil, was bad. Nobody, no human being want to associate with something that is not good, and everything that they showed about white people was good. So when you come here and you kind of want to distance yourself, it's like I don't want to be around something that's not good, something that's drugs or whatever. So you come here and then when I went to school, I did the history of America and I started to learn more about African Americans. I came to appreciate them. I came to appreciate them a lot. And so I want to blame the white media, and that's not just Africa. It's all over. It's in Asia. You meet Filipino. Everybody just thinks of African Americans in the way they display on the media.
Right. Hold on, we
So,
got
huh?
Ray. Hold on. Ray.
How you doing, Tariq? Thanks for the space. Um, I'm getting tired of all of these immigrants from Harris to now the Haitians. Instead of them talking to the people and saying, "Look, you can't bring our culture here." These people don't do that. They want to blame the Republicans. Oh, Trump. No, the Dominicans that y'all don't get along with, which we have always been talking to our government for years in our city, y'all come here and y'all be enemies. So then now y'all are on the news trying to grift off another lie after we seen y'all roasting people and everything in the streets. Y'all said that was a lie. And as far as Miss Eunice, I feel that it's very disingenuous because we see people in Africa doing all type of inhumane things. Okay, but y'all come here amongst our communities and our schools, and we don't do y'all that way. When we go to Africa, we don't do y'all that way. Do better. Thank you, Tyreek, and have a blessed remainder of your early morning,
Thank you.
late night.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
can I jump in now?
Yeah, Kimla, go ahead, man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, thanks for having me. It's good to catch up with you once again. So I just want to follow up in what that sister just said. I mean, what she said was kind of right, but also there was a lot of like un- untruth to what she said. I'll also say that obviously in the media has a very negative view of Black America, but also negative view of Africa.
Right, right.
So it's not just Black America, also an African thing. And I realized that when I came here for college, some of the most welcoming people, were the black students where I went to college, because it was a very very white school, but the black students were like very welcoming, very opening. They showed me that they were around about white supremacy and everything like that. So I think it depends on your individual. Do you want to believe the crap, the trash that is on TV? Which is always negative about Black Africans, about Africans, Black African
Right,
Americans, or do you
right.
want to come and meet your own people, your brothers and sisters, and learn from them and work together? That's all I had to say.
And where you from, by the way, Kimla?
Nigeria, we speak very often. I had to change my whatever my Twitter because I was blocked. But yeah, from Nigeria.
There you go, my man. So yeah, that's the thing. Because see, when y'all say, "Well, yeah, when we come over to America, we have to distance ourselves because of the way you were portrayed. The white man's media portrayed you in a negative way." Well, listen, how do y'all think they portray you in Africa? Do you think they portray you in a positive way? We know they portray you negative, but we know how they are. We don't, we don't buy into it. We try to get to know you. You understand? We try to get to know you. We say, hey, no, we were the ones telling us, no, don't show them like that. Don't do them like that. We were the ones saying, hey, those images aren't cool. We were the ones saying that. So for you guys to come over and what they show you a couple of rap videos, I don't know what are you watching? When I hear this narrative, they show you so negative. What are they showing you? What exactly are they showing you? You understand? What TV shows are they showing you? What rap videos? What are they showing you? Because we don't have a lot of gang violence like that. That's why they always emphasize the stuff going on in Chicago, but nationwide, there's not a lot of gang violence. You understand? Not no the drug dealing ain't that damn significant. So what are you watching? What propaganda are you being privy to? Let's get Shaq. Let's get Shaq G. All right. Shaq, where you at?
What up, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on?
All right. I came up here to talk because I heard a couple people sound like they was on the side or defending people eating cats. Look, we can't compare American wild game to people eating cats and dogs.
Yeah.
These people, look, dude said, "Oh, it's people that eat weird things." Look, our wild game is not comparable to someone's pet. Right? And I don't want to try to soften up the blow on people that come to this country eating things that we do not consider the social norm and changing the fabric of America. We're not gonna eat our pets, and I'm not gonna make them feel comfortable uh, when I talk about it, right? Because eating, say, when they would leave the feet on animals, a deer and an elk are similar, so they'll leave the feet on it. A bear, they might want to know the breed of the bear. They're not passing off dog meat in America. That's never been a thing. If somebody was doing that, they was a shyster, scamming people, right?
Yeah.
It's nobody in America history that was openly just eating dogs. That's what I wanted to say because it was the Kanye guy. Sound like he was like,
Oh, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yo, people are getting tired of seeing their cats getting stolen and turned into stew. So now the Haitians are trying to blame Tariq because everybody's roasting them on Twitter. I don't even want to post the things I've seen on Twitter, but all you gotta do is search up Haiti and cats and it'll be right there. But honestly, are y'all really surprised? They still out here doing voodoo in 2024. They out here doing spells to get some free Chick-fil-A sandwiches. They out here doing magic trying to turn dirt cookies to chocolate chip cookies. But I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want no ashy lady with a goat to pull up to my house. Gonna be chanting some weird stuff in French. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm the most active on. And I'm gonna try to start live streaming at least 2 times a week because I feel like I'm not that active on here. And also follow me on Rumble. That's where I post videos in case they get taken down.